Hey guys, so I had this video requested by a coworker, and I wanted to go ahead and kind of just show really how you go about like seeing if something's a good buy or not. And I've taken some bad buys myself, and I've taken some good buys. So I want to go ahead and just show you how you go about looking at that. So first of all, I just want to show you everything from the beginning. So now I didn't deposit all this money at once. It was over a series of time that I just continued to make investments and deposit more money as I was seeing my account grow by small amounts. So altogether, out of my own pocket, I've invested $667.04. And as you can see, right now I currently hold about $840.49. And you'll see that change as this video goes on, because my money is either growing or sometimes it goes down a little bit, so that's normal. But so all this is, as you can see, since August 10th. That's how long that I've had this app and how long I've been doing this now. So first of all, I'm not going to really go into each one of my stocks, but as you can see, you can see that I'm up. And that's considering that I'm down on a lot of these positions right here, which, I'm not worried about that, because these prices will go back up. And as you can see, just in one stock, I'm down by $20, which, I'm not worried about that. I'm actually probably going to buy more of that stock while it's at this low price. So, and I'm not trying to tell you guys to follow my, trading patterns, because the way that I'm doing it is more of like an aggressive trading stance, I believe. So, and these aren't very secure stocks, some of them. So, I'm not trying to show you which stocks to invest in. I just want to show you how to go about looking and seeing if something would be a good buy. So, for this, I'm just going to go ahead and not go to any stocks that I currently have. I'm just going to say, for example, if you was wanting to buy a stock. So first of all, you see the top movers up here, and this percentage is how much it's up, and I believe that's for the day. So we're just going to go up here to the 100 most popular stocks on Robinhood. And we see a lot of big names here, and AMD right now, I'm just going to use this as an example because it has a really nice pattern, and this is really the type of pattern that you'd typically want to be in on, because the overall direction is up. As you can see, this is the daily chart, and even in the daily chart, it's on a steady uptrend. So we're going to go to the week, and we'll see that it's still on a steady uptrend. It had a really big dip, and but then it rose back up. So that opportunity was a good opportunity for people to buy in, and so you can capitalize on stuff like that. You can see that something rose up, and you can just capitalize on buying when it's low. But you just need to understand that just because the price is low at the time does not necessarily mean it's a good buy either, because sometimes you need to check the news. That's a very important factor. So you want to watch the news and make sure that it's not going down due to a bad news article that could potentially affect it in the long term. But if it's just dropped like that and there's really no news on it, that's possibly a really good time to buy in, especially as we can see the price continued to climb back up. And if we go to the 1 month, we'll see that in the last month, this stock has gained significantly. And, even in the last 3 months, it's on a steady uptrend. So that's really the type of patterns that you want to be in, because, obviously, the best game was for these people that joined in down here. So you definitely want to research, because sometimes these stocks are newer, and, people don't really realize their value yet. So we're going to go to Microsoft. And Microsoft is a pretty expensive stock. I personally can't afford to invest in expensive stocks like this. That's why I invest in the lower priced but riskier stocks, just because that's what I can afford. But stocks like this, and we're looking at the 1 day chart right now. As you can see, it looks pretty violent, but this is just a 1 day. And, as we can see, it opened up. This is what it started the day out as at $113. And, throughout the day, if you was actively trading this stock, then you could have gained profits or whatever. But, at the end of the day, it actually closed a little bit higher than what it opened at, as we see. Let's go ahead and look at it over the week. And we'll see over the week, it's on a steady uptrend pattern. And I do believe that with Microsoft being Microsoft, this pattern is going to continue over the course of, the next decade. Maybe not at a significant rate, but, Microsoft is a leading innovator in technology. And, as we'll see, all stocks have their ups and downs. And so you just need to understand if your trading strategy is a long-term strategy where you plan on investing in these stocks and letting them grow and appreciate over time, that's definitely the types of stocks that you want to look into is more blue-collar type stocks. Well-known companies that you do your research into and you understand that, the value of this company is going to be, of a good offering in the future. So another thing that I wanted to show, and I'm going to try and make this video as quick as possible because I try and respect your guys' time, and I do try and make these videos relatively short. But there's only so much you can actually say, in a short video. So I was really wanting to look at dividends, but I don't know if there's a category for dividends on Robinhood. Okay, so I don't think they actually have a category for it, but I would definitely advise if your trading strategy is more of a long-term thing, dividend stocks are really a great way to go because every quarter, these stocks will pay you a certain amount of dividend per share that you own. So if you own a pretty good amount of shares, you get that quarterly payment per share. Okay, so the cool thing about that is even if the price of the stock goes down a little bit, it doesn't affect your dividend payment, So even if the price goes down, really it doesn't matter because you're only down if you're planning on selling the stock. If you're still getting your dividend, that's actually a really great time to reinvest your dividend back into the stock because you're getting that stock for a cheaper price and still getting the same dividend. So definitely do your research. And, if your investment strategy is long-term, I would definitely suggest having a mixture of stocks, but definitely you want to have some dividends in there. And I will get started in that as I, continue to grow my portfolio. But right now, I'm trying to get my portfolio up to a reasonable size so I can start investing in things like that. So, anyways, guys, like I always say, do your research. You don't have to follow what I say. I just want to give you the tools to where you can see that it's not as hard as what you might think. It seems really intimidating, but it's actually really quick to learn. If you just do your research and understand what you're investing into, then you have a lot of potential, and that's what I really like about the stock market. The way I kind of explain it sometimes is it's like almost plucking money out of the air. You buy these stocks low and you sell them high, and you're just like pulling that money right out of right out of some broker's account or whatever. So that's just pretty cool. That's one of the things I like. And on the Robinhood app, I'm not going to talk much about it in this video because this video is more about the stocks. But there's also cryptocurrencies here on the Robinhood app, and as you can see, cryptocurrencies are performing fairly well. I'm down by $1 in one, and I'm up by $107 in another, and I'm up by $3 in the other. So, I'm not advising you guys to invest in cryptocurrency, but I do believe that cryptocurrency is going to become a big part of our future, and you should probably look into it. you know, because it's definitely not something that you want to miss out on. But I'm going to let you guys do that research yourself. But if you do come to that, Robinhood's a good place to get started with that. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.